Hi guys, this is Kelvin here once again. I want to discuss a quick setup that I've taken in the last 30 minutes, 1 hour on 51ers using the precision support resistance theory or precision support resistance concept. So I want to go quickly to 51S, which is on derive. Um, Good. So this is 51S from 24-hour on derive. So if you check 51S closely, actually there is a couple of lows here on 51S that derive doesn't give. Yeah, so this pair is a downtrend. It hits somewhere here, and then it went up to this. It went up to this area, and then it pulled back, I think 78.6%, and then went up here, went back up here, dropped down, went up again, dropped down, went up again, and then dropped back to 78.6%, which is this place currently. So so it looks as if we are touching or testing. We are touching this here. We've touched here once, and we are touching the again here. So anywhere there you get two touches and you get reaction. Okay, you get a reaction. We can call that this place as support. But if you look at the bigger picture, you could see double top, like this is one top, and all these places could be viewed as another top. But that's not what I'm looking at right now. So let's say is this whole zone looks like it's a support zone where price have hit. Okay, so first we get a hit, price takes off to the upside. We get another hit, up price goes up. And then we've had another hit. Okay, and I think yeah, and price gonna come down, go up, drop another hit, and then price is making a reaction. Okay, right now. So two things. It's either it just pulls up, it's just going to pull up, retest that area, and drop to break the support. Use the support as resistance to keep falling. Or this support will be respected and price will go up, probably retrace back into the support, and then go up, go up, go up, go up, and do something like this. Okay. So we have support below here, Let's try to identify the resistance that is also above. And this is what we want to be seeing on the chart. We want to see a range. So we hit here up to here as many touches as I can get. Good. So I hit here, I hit here, I hit here, hit, hit. We are likely to hit again. And maybe this time we might, if we are able to go up there, we might drop down, break it, drop down, break it, use it to go up more. Maybe we might see something like this. Um, I don't know. Okay. But the understanding we have is that at this level, we have sellers in the market who are at the top here. So sellers are coming in, a lot of sellers are coming in, let's say with volume, with liquid, a lot of money. And below here, we have buyers. Buyers also here who are constantly pushing the price to the upside. So in this is currently like a battle, and we must see one side win. Okay. So, but how do we know that it is this side that is going to win, is going to drop, or is going to push up, hit, and break through the up? How do we know? We can know that by the price action, by the structure, the structural movement that price is giving us. So let's get to it and see. So one, the understanding is that this place looks like a support because price hit here and we have seen a reaction. So this is an early reaction. We don't know if it's going to hold to go up or it's going to just retest and then keep break it down. We don't know yet. Okay. But we understand that there are buyers sitting here. And good. So the point here is that this support looks more of like a range, a zone range. So it's kind of wide, and therefore it's better, or it will be okay to refine it in a way that we can be a little bit precise. So that's how or why I've come up with this um, precision support resistance concept that looks at the same price within the support, normal support zone, support resistance zone that has been used as both support and resistance. So if you look here closely, you can see that off around, let's say off around here, and let me make this line a blue line. Yeah, it's already blue. So let me make it very big. Good. So off this blue line, price has impulsively moved to the upside. So this is the first thing we have to look at. So price has impulsively moved to the upside of where I put the blue line. This is this is the sign that we have strong buying power exactly or precisely where the blue line is. So, but how do we confirm that that is true? We can confirm by what has happened in the past. So I cannot get the past history, but in the past, anytime price gets close to this, where the blue line, the price at where the blue line is, we see rejections. So you can see there are rejections here. Pro price get to it, hit it, reject, and then it gives us a bearish body daily candle close that goes below the blue line. The close below the blue line is communicating to us that sellers would like to take charge when the buyers become weak. So that is the message. So at the same time, sellers communicate that to us, the buyers come in and say that, yes, we know that you can take charge, but we are active right now. So they also engulf price up, move up, retrace, and then boom, they go up. Okay, so one, we have, I can put this also here, this line here. Let me make that line a smaller line. And let me make it red. Good. So we can make this place okay because we see some rejection a little bit below and then up from about after the rejection, the bulls came in and boom, pushed price to the upside and engulfed almost up to the top of the bearish candle, pushed up more, retraced to that same top, and then the big bullish activity came in. So this is very crucial when we are looking at framing or using the concept of precision support. Um, so what can we learn here? Um, we are turning our support resistance zone into a line or a precise price where we can get close to something like of an accurate price movement or distribution of that place. So let's observe the blue line and the red line across and see anytime price is above or price comes above or price goes below the blue line, what happens? Okay. So let me take the zone off and let's just observe the two lines. So if we look here closely, we can see that when price was coming down and got to the blue line, it hit it even through to the red line. It hit it through the red line. It hit it through to the red line and rejected. Okay, so it rejected up. But the next bearish candle took off and closed below both the blue and the red line. This is markets giving us an intention that sellers will be very, 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 very active below both the blue line and the red line. At the same time, the bulls came in and then they engulfed once again, just like they did previously here. The bulls came in and then they pushed price up, retested, see how price constantly remained and kept rejecting on the red line, and see how price kept being above the red line and also closing above the blue line. And after that happened, see how price took off. Exactly the same way it did here. Okay, so this is the second time that sellers have told us that they want to go below this price, take charge, but the bulls did not allow. So the concept here is that buyers are here. Buyers are very strong here. but they are only strong above the red line and above the blue line. Let me take it again. Buyers are very strong around this zone, but they are only strong above the red line and also above the blue line. And so, if the buyers get weak because of this intention of a bearish close here, if the buyers get weak, the sellers will take over, and then we will see a lot of selling activity here below going down. So that is the meaning of this. Let's keep backtesting. Let's keep going forward and see. Anytime price get to the blue and then the red line. Now, price goes up, 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 and comes down again with a very big, strong bullish, bearish momentum, drop down, hit the blue line again, push down to the red, reject totally, push up back to the red line, use the blue line as um, a ceiling or resistance, was resisted with it by the blue line, comes and then gets a body close below both the blue line and the red line. This is the third time we are seeing this. So we get another close. Once we got the close, this is the market revealing its intention that, okay, that sellers still have intention to take over and sell, push price down when price is below the blue line and also below the red line. But the buyers also step in again once more time and say, we are still here. We have not gone anywhere. So you could see that the sellers push price all the way even to here. You can see price sold to here and then it rejected up. And we got a body close halfway of the bearish people or the bearish candle. And of the price took off, retested the red line, and then the next daily candle opened and has taken off and is currently above the blue line. So the next daily candle or today's candle just opened. It opened about, it's not even up to 1 hour. It's opened about 54 minutes ago. So this daily candle is 54 minutes into today. So we still have about 23 hours or 22 hours and a little more for this candle to show what it wants to do. Either it will go up and then shrink or reject and close below the blue line and the red line so that the sellers will take control and push price to the downside. Or either it will go up, probably come down to retest these areas and still move, reject, and go up and close above the blue line. The moment today's candle closes above the blue line, this is going to be good. It's going to give us an indication that we want to go bullish because for two consecutive times on a higher time frame, this same thing has happened. Okay, so this place is a support zone, but the insight here is that we are refining it to make it a precision support area. We are refining to get a precision support price where we can see clearly what price wants to do and how far it wants to go and how it will want to distribute or based on the reaction and the intentions that it gives us. Okay, so what are the characteristics of this precision resist support resistance concept? What are the characteristics of it? Um, so precision support resistance. Let's see. Good. So, what do we need to do, okay, when we want to use the precision support resistance? One, we need to draw it, and that's exactly what I have done. Two, we need to see indications. So in this case, we have an indication that sellers want to take charge below the blue line and the red line. And at the same time, we have the first indication that buyers wants to take charge above the red line. And currently, we are off looking at how the market or this daily candle can give us an indication that buyers are in charge above the blue line. Okay, so we don't have the 100% confirmation yet that buyers are in charge, but we know that sellers have told us that they want to be in charge below the blue line and the red line. Okay, good. So, and what else do we need to see? Um, so around this precision support, we need to see rejections and we need to see engulfing. Okay, very, very, very important. We need to see rejections and engulfing. Are we seeing rejections? Yes, we are seeing rejections. Are we seeing engulfing pattern? Yes, we are seeing something of an engulfing pattern if you look at it closely. Okay, off in the previous activities, we've always seen engulfing activity happen. Okay, good. So um, let's go a little bit much closer. Let's look a little bit much closer into this area specifically and see what is going on within this area. So I want to move to the 8-hour time frame to see what is going on. So currently we got a bullish engulfing, a big bullish candle that moved down from down after the rejection and closed above the red candle on the 8-hour. And then the next set of bullish candles, the next set of candles all rejected or tested the red line, couldn't hold or stand, and they all moved to the upside. Okay. And this current 8-hour candle just opened and it's trying to make its way up. So another thing that I see is that this is a big bearish candle that is giving us indication for a sell. So it's telling us that inside this consolidation that is happening here, sellers are in charge below the red line. But the moment this current 8-hour candle closes bullish, it's going to mean that buyers are in charge. Okay, but if it closes and then it comes back again, if it closes up something like this and it drops back again, another candle drops back and stay below this blue line, we are likely to have a sell. Okay, we are likely to have a sell into somewhere here. If we retest here and still stay below, we are likely to keep dropping. Okay, the only thing that will make this market be bullish is if we reverse, go up, close above the red line, okay, constantly and stay above the blue line, and stay above the blue line, and stay above the blue line. This is the only way we can be bullish on this pair, right? So we have to wait and see what this current 8-hour candle will do. If it closes bullish, that's good. Okay, if it closes bullish, we are good. Let's move to the 4-hour and see what is happening. So on the 4-hour, we tested price as it was going up close above the red line, hit the blue line exactly, dropped to retest the red line, stays above, pushed to hit the blue line. The new bullish candle that opened just made its way to go above the blue line. As long as it stays above the blue line and keep pushing up, we are good to go. We are good to go. So we have to wait for about two 4-hour candles to consistently stay and close above the blue line for us to be bullish. Um, Let me go to the 1 hour time frame and see what is happening. On the 1 hour time frame, the same thing. We are above the red line. We hit the blue line, drop back. We hit the blue line again, and we drop down. We move and engulfed. We engulfed the blue line on the 1 hour. So this is the fresh indication that the 1 hour is giving us at this point. It's a fresh indication that the 1 hour is giving us. Okay, fresh indication that the 1 hour is giving us. If the next 1 hour candle which just opened, okay, the next 1 hour candle just opened. It has 2 minutes. Okay, we are 2 minutes into that candle. It just opened. If it continue to stay up and keep pushing up, probably retest the blue line and keep pushing up, we are going to be good to go. But let's see something here. Before inside this shaded portion, into this support, there is an important thing we want to see. So if you look at the conditions or requirements, we need to see BOS or change of direction. So what is the last set of highs that gave us this low on this 1 hour time frame? Okay, so the last set of high is this, is here. This is the last high, dropped down, moved up to here, and then from there, we got this low, and then this low gave us this high, and then that came down, went up, came down, went up, and gave us this low. So at what point are we going to say that we have a break of structure? So if you check closely, you could see that we are having, let's say, this, 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 this. And we are currently here. Okay, so this is the action we have right now. This is the price action we have right now. Oh my God. This is the price action we have right now. So what is the last swing lower high that gave us the last lower low? Is here. It's at this point. It's at this point. At this point. So right the moment we take this out, we have like a break or a change. But we want to see the change happen into the precision support resistance. Okay, so we get a change here, break here. We get this break, another break, and we get this break also. And currently, price might be targeting this to break it currently. And all is happening into the precision support resistance line Okay. And as it does that constantly and price stays above this red line and blue line whilst breaking structure and changing the character, we are going to be in a bullish market because now price has started printing higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high. A price has started printing that. So we want to see all this consolidation here being swept. Okay, so this point is very important. If price closes above here, we will be good. If we sweep here, we are going to be good. We will only look for a pullback, something of that sort, a pullback, and we might have a range from here, something like this. If we sweep all of that, we might have a pullback, maybe 50%. It might be an extended pullback, maybe 61, maybe 78. I can't tell right now, but we'll have this range. And then as long as price does not come down to take this low out, or price does not constantly stay below the blue line and the red line, if we are to go above here and drop here and still find a way to go above here like this, then we are going to have a bullish market. A bullish market. We might have a pullback just into the red line. We might have a pullback just into the blue line. I don't know if we're going to have a deep pullback to discount. Okay. But right now, if we are able to close above this area, that is going to be like a break or a change of character. And we will be above this support. Okay, we will be above, sorry, the resistance. Okay, we'll be above the resistance because this is acting as support, but price has been selling from here, and therefore there are sellers sitting here. So we have sellers pushing price down from this area. So we want to close above the sellers so that we can have buying power. Okay, power to push price more up. Good. So this is what I'm anticipating or what I'm seeing on 51S. And so it is the price action or the structure that will tell us what is going to happen or what it wants to do. So for now, for now, um, for now, let's say if you want to, I want to trade right now. I can go to the 30 minutes. And how do I take an entry? So I'll take an entry on the 30 minutes. I'll buy on the 30 minutes. Where will I buy from? If let's say I missed a buy from the red line, okay? Because as long as price is above the red line, we can buy. If I miss that buy, now that price closes above the blue line, I can get a buy from the blue line. So let's say I could extend it a little bit down because I could extend it a little bit down, but I could put it here. And the target is for price to sweep the sellers that are sitting here. Okay, for price to sweep this consolidation, these sellers here. I'm looking for price to sweep the sellers. My stop loss is going to be very small because the moment price engulfs back below the blue line, it's likely it's going to push down. So it's going to be just this small low that is here, like this. This is giving like 1 to 3 or 1 to 2.5 or 1 to 2. And then I see what will happen. Because after we take these sellers out, that will be an intention, an indication that price wants to go bullish. And therefore, we would have to look for a pullback or corrective either into early premium or into deep discount. And then we can go in for a bigger buy. So this will be my first entry for a buy. My second entry for a buy is going to be if price drops below the blue line, my second entry for a buy is going to be here. Okay, it's going to be here. I'm going to be going long from here, targeting up, 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 probably somewhere here. Okay, but as long if price and my stop loss would just be at 78.6%, somewhere here below here. There is a mini support here. My stop loss is just going to be a little bit below it. Okay, because price can it can come down into deep discount. So my stop loss is going to be a little bit here. But as long as price consistently shows a bearish momentum below the red line, I'm not technically going to hold this trade. I'm not going to hold the trade. I'm just going to leave it to keep playing and give me the price action that will show me that price wants to really buy. Then I will be able to take a buy entry. Okay. So this is it. If you have any questions about how to use this precision support resistance, you can comment on this video and I'll be happy to invite you and we can all analyze together and I'll show you how you can do that. There is an earlier analysis that I did and a trade that we took, myself and my guys, my friends, from Step Index. The video is on the channel. You can watch it up. We took the entry from up here, this blue line, and then it has given, I think it's given, yeah, with the sell was framed from here, and it has given stop loss was just a little here, and it has been selling since yesterday, giving up to this is where the TP3 was, but it has given it's left with a little to get to TP3, but I've already closed the trade. I got up to TP2, which is this area here. And from TP2, we framed a new sell entry, and that has not fully hit the TP, which is the blue line below here, but price is pulling back up. So this concept is very effective and it works very well when all the indications and the conditions are available, are perfect. Great. So this is like 1 2 3 4. Well, 1 4, 1 5. Okay, great. Um, let me see what is happening on 50. Good. So this is 50 index. So 50 index, I have two precision support lines. The first one is the black line, and the second one is the blue line below here. And I have not taken this trade, but because I don't have 100% confirmation yet, but I framed this setup to buy from here if price stays above the black line. So the first thing is price has given us the intention or the indication. Okay, and the indication is a big body or momentum close above the resistance. So as you can see, there are sellers activity here. There are sellers here who are constantly pushing the price down, pushing price down, pushing price down from here, down here to down here. Okay. And so the moment we get a body close above the sellers, it means the selling power is getting weak. So once we have the close above them, what we look for is corrective or pullback or retracement. And is that close, the close, if we get a close, can we see break of structure within the formation that price action is giving us? That is the question we have to ask. So if you look at the pair well, you will see that price has been, yeah, so what is, we came up from here, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, lower high, higher low, higher high. So right from here, we got a break of structure. Okay, the last, we got a close above the sellers here. Then we pulled back down to this place, and we got another strong indication to this place. Okay, so we have two break of structures within this consolidation. So what we're looking for right now is corrective or pullback. But where are we looking for the pullback to? Normally, we would expect the pullback to come to either early premium or deep discount. Now price is here. And that's exactly where our second precision support line is, the blue line. Let me make it a big one. Good. Let me even take this out. Good. So we have an indication that there is a buy intention. Buyers want to come in, and we have a pullback. So let's measure using the fib from these lows to the high. Where is the pullback? We just pull back to 78.6%. And that same place happens to have confluence with this internal precision support line, which is the blue line. So see, the moment it reacted, price has rejected off. Okay. So the early entry for this buy could just be here, and in order to minimize the risk, and the stop loss can just be below here. So even if we sweep down to his stop loss, we don't lose much. But we cannot enter the trade after getting the indication. We could not enter the trade when price was pulling back down because we did not see any rejections around here on the black line. There are no rejections. There are no bullish activity. There are no rejection, no engulfing bullish candle. It's just bearish, 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 bearish. And that is why once price was below the black line with a body close, a bearish body close, we didn't bother to even be looking for buys. We had to wait for price to do what it wants to do. It has pulled back into discount, deep discount. Now we have to look at this reaction and go into, let's say, 5 minute time frame. 5 minute time frame. 5 minute time frame. And then look for possible bullish structures. So if we see bullish break of structure in the 5 minutes, so off from this area, a low, high, lower low, lower high, failure swing, we don't have a break of structure yet. If we break here like this or like this, then we'll be good. We can expect maybe another sweep down and a move up a hit like this, a failure swing again, and then we can buy. If we get something like this, good. If we don't get something like this on the 5 minutes, we don't have any buy confirmation yet. We are just getting rejections. We are just getting rejections for now. So we will still wait and keep monitoring the 15 minutes and the 30 minutes. But the good news is we are above the blue line. See, price hit and went above on the 5 minutes. Okay. We are above. We constantly keep staying above the blue line on the 5 minutes. So that is a good thing. Okay. So this precision support resistance is very precise. I mean, it works very, very, very well. But we need to combine it with price action and other concepts in order to make it more effective and efficient. Great. So if price take continues to stay above the blue line and it's able to come up again and get the body close above the black line, we are going to be very bullish on this pair and target the next strong resistance areas somewhere above these places. Okay. And this is likely to be like 1:10, something like that. So let's see how it's going to go. Let me go back to 15 minutes or 30 minutes. I want to be looking at a break of structure on 30 minutes. Okay. Now we just saw rejection. Good. Okay, that's great. So let's see, what pair do we have? Okay, this is AUD USD, AUD USD, um, AUD USD is, yeah, so I'm looking for a bigger buy when price comes below here. But for now, price took out a very big trend line, strong trend line for me, which was supposed to make price go bullish. But the news from Friday pushed price back into a bearish situation. So we are likely to get a pullback, a retest up here, and then a pullback this week. Okay, we'll be likely to get a pullback this week. And if we are able to get that into somewhere here, maybe in the next 2 weeks, we get price pushed down somewhere here, then we are going to target looking for longs as long as price stays above this blue line and the black lines here. So this is AUD USD. AUD USD. So the way that this precision support resistance works is it's precise in a way that even if your stop loss is hit, you can flip the setup to the opposite side. Because let's say, for instance, this is 100 1s. We are looking for sales below this black line here. And then as long as price is staying, price stays below this red line up here, that is our stop loss area. We can still look for sales. If price stays below the red line and also stays below the black line, we are good because those two are the big, most important support, precision support, precision resistance lines or prices around here. Now, the moment we get a body close above the black line, if you are in this trade trying to find an entry, you need to start rethinking. The moment you can still hold, but the moment price goes up and closes above the red line again, you have your stop loss is hit because the momentum prices with which price is moving is going to tell you whether price is going to continue or not. That's why we work with the indications. Okay, price has to give you a body close, and that is the indication. So one, we have a body close above the red line, which is a sign that we want to buy above the sellers. Two, quickly price engulfs and closes below the red line. And that's why we are looking for sells. But if price is above the black line, okay? So the trade is just a scalp trade. We were looking at a target from up here to or here to this place. So let's say it did not give us. Now price is going up. If price goes up and stay big or with a bullish momentum above this red line here, this is a bullish entry. So we can flip the setup the moment one side is invalidated, we can just flip the setup. The stop loss for this is the black line here, a little bit below the black line, which is this imbalance here. Entry can be here, a more buy entry can be here. Okay, so that is it. This is it. It makes the trade, it makes trading. We go to the next important place. And probably from this black line to the next. But first, let's target here. First, let's just target the immediate here. Okay. So from here to here. So once this is invalidated, boom, we find an entry for the buy. It's simple like that. But we have to be looking at the structures. Is there any proper break of structure here right now? No. This was a scalp sell that we're framing. Okay, looking at price to take this down so that there will be a break of structure for a pullback because this pair has been very bullish. But it looks as if that break of structure is not going to happen. And therefore, we have to continue looking for buys for the continuation. Simple as that. 100 oneness. Good. Let me clear this. Good. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for watching and for being here. I'll talk to you. Good. So this is the 51 is pushing up more. As a matter of fact, I took the 51 trade is here. It's pushing much up more. As long as it's above the blue line, it's going to keep going up. As a matter of fact, I took the trade exactly on the black line. Yeah. So let's see how much I'm making right now. I'm not making much. Let's see how much I'm making now. Um, okay, so how do I join? Yeah, so trading is forex is becoming very simple, and that is good. That is a good thing. Becoming very simple because we are learning every day to be more disciplined, and the technicals are getting more perfect, and we are getting a very good and effective edge, technical edge. So it's making everything going pretty fine. Um, Everything going pretty fine.
Recording in progress.
Okay. So, okay, so let me share. Okay. So this is the trade. This is the trade right now. Um, these are the entries. These are the entries. Um, Okay. So I want to see how price will give me the black line, probably this highs here, and then I can take profit. Or probably I think it's even time for me to take some profit. So yeah, so that's the way we do it. So we catch the entry from here and that's it. Okay, that's it. So guys, thank you so much. Um, God bless you. And I'll come to you with another one. If you still have questions about how to use the precision support resistance concept, just let me know.